Not live? Sorry, I thought we were live before. I thought we'd already gone live, but we hadn't. I'll give people a second to join. I got mixed up. Let's see if I can hear myself. Let's see if I can hear myself. Hello, hello. I can hear myself. Okay. Sonic says, welcome to episode 458. Oh my gosh. We're going to have our 500th episode soon. Okay, I'll give people a second to join the stream, but we are live. Hey, Sarah and Melissa McQueen are moderating. Really appreciate that. Sarah and Melissa McQueen. We have Dave Moss and Katie616 and Jan Porter and Kimberly Barr and Tink, Tyler Fredrickson, April Coco, Patty, Scott Bixler, Polly, Demi Miles. Polly, I assume you're watching both this and football. I had the football on a little bit before. Marzell is here. Tony Del Monte is going to record some songs tomorrow. Very nice. Apocalypse No, Tyler Fredrickson. Tracy Farrington from the Lurkers Lounge. Jake from State Farm. Kenneth Colton. Kristen J. Tim Southern. Ben Huffstetler. Roxanne Becky. Kay Bati. Chris Zenter, Kenneth Rosenstock. Hello, Peaceful Plants. Huck Korinsky. Hello, Huck. AM Coffee, Kariba Guyan, Joe's Crayons. Joe's Crayons is back. SK Han House, Newentown. TWF Me. Little Bird John Gidry, MSU Kiwi. Breaker. Oh, Breaker noticed my haircut. Someone noticed my haircut. Steve Hook is here. Yes, Polly has the game on. We are here live. Jenny Lassiter is here. Mix-a-Lot. Gringo is here. No, Tony, it's too late. Too late to say it now. It's too late. Somebody already said it. And I commented on it. Rosemary Randolph is here. Lisa Remo. Darren Markley is here. Jody Ross. Ooh, Kimberly Barr has colonoscopy on Tuesday. Good luck, Kimberly. She has her liquid diet tomorrow. Let us know how it goes, Kimberly. Good luck. Jennifer Tower is here. Kenneth Rosenstock. Jake from State Farm, Rick Hoppy. Rick was watching a Rick Beato live stream. Oh, what's Rick streaming on? Let's see what Rick is streaming on. Should be here. Rick Beato, channel. Doesn't say he's live. Or maybe you were watching a replay of a live stream. Good channel, that Rick Beato. Grace Katz is here. Judy is here. Environmental Coffee House is here. Dennis Shelton is here. I got a message from Kenneth Colton, but I don't believe he is here. Oh, Rick says search Rick Beato 2. It's his live stream channel. I see. It's his live stream channel. Oh, Rick Beato 2. I'll have to subscribe. Now I'm looking. Okay, so he's doing a live stream.
Inside your bespoke postbox.
I didn't know that. It's like people don't know that I have agenda-free DV2, but I'm never on it. Oh, I see. Rick is live streaming.
This is Sparks documentary. I did not.
See, it's similar. He's hanging out in his studio live streaming. That's neat. Very cool. I didn't know he had a second channel. Very nice. Thanks for letting me know, Rick. I subscribe to his second channel. Ernie is here. John Guidry is here. It's a guy who knows a lot about music. Rick Beato. Good channel, Flocky the Ram. Oh, are you saying what is my channel or what is his channel? Anointed Prayers is here. Paul M is here. Emily Andrews is here. Alibaba is here. Welcome, everyone. It's the end of the weekend live stream. Tim watches Rick all the time. Man, is it 5 days till Christmas Eve? Wow. Sonic says, I didn't have time to go over into that chat and have Steve ask what was I doing over there. I could have seen you over there. I didn't even look at the chat, really. I was only there for a second. Tony has been watching the Pat McAfee show. That's on. Is that online? I know of the show. I don't know where it is. It's a football show. Rick says, I asked Rick about the Joni Mitchell interview. He said it's in the works, but she's been very busy lately, but it will happen. Very nice. Flowing Light is watching from Massachusetts. Dwight Boyd is here. TWF Me, who plays guitar, likes Rick Beato's channel. It's Rick Beato. Hey, RV Cruisin' is here. Good to see you, RV Cruisin'. Shane D is here. Mark says, every day is a weekend when you are retired. That's from Mark Potashnik. Welcome, Mark. Carlos Rosa Realtor is here. Hello, everyone. It is Sunday night. I'm going to talk about my weird eating today. I had a weird eating day today. It's been weird so far. I don't know how it's going to work out. I can't tell. Ugh. Weird eating day today. That's the theme of my day. But we'll talk about that in a second. Cheryl Bussman is here. We may have a troll. We may have a troll in the house. But the mods will be on it. Watch the mods in action. Callie Voltaire is lurking while driving. No, Alibaba, I have never eaten cooked snails. Megala Akash is here. Megalag Akash. Thank you, Zipper. Zipper likes my haircut. I told you last night I was going to cut my hair. I told you last night I was so sick of my hair being a mess. Barb Filer is here. Beth Stannard is here. She took 2 weeks off of work. Jake says, hello, host. Tony likes Dingo Dinkelman's live streams from South Africa. Tim, I think Wikipedia can be helpful. I mean, like anything else, I would double check things, but I think Wikipedia can be very useful. I look up like historical events and people and stuff like that. I think it's a really good place to start your research. I donate to them every year. It's very useful. Megla says, I am new friends. I am new friends. All right. Welcome, welcome. K-Dubs World. K-Dubs World. This is the Lookner channel. This is not Agenda Free TV. This chat is not the Agenda Free TV customer service chat. We're just hanging out. So please do not use this chat as the Agenda Free TV customer service chat. You can message me on Twitter if you have news stuff. Donald Robbins said I donated to Wikipedia once. Sasha McLean says I donate to Wikipedia as well. Yeah, given how much I use it, I'd feel bad if I didn't donate to them. Tim M is here. The Prosy says, I donate to Wikipedia as well. Oh, another congressperson tested positive for COVID. Let's see here. I just saw this right now. So, today there's been two senators and a representative today who've all said that they tested positive and they have mild symptoms and they've been vaccinated and boosted, which is good because it's possible if they weren't vaccinated and boosted, they'd have a lot worse symptoms. So this is the new one. Jamie Dupree and some other people were posting about this, but Representative Jason Crow, who is a congressional representative. I just returned from an official congressional delegation visit to Ukraine and tested positive for a breakthrough COVID infection. I'm thankful to be fully vaccinated, boosted, and experiencing only mild symptoms. You know what's interesting? It is interesting. So he has it, and then Elizabeth Warren has it, and Cory Booker have it, who are two senators. But it's interesting. They don't have no symptoms, right? Because they could have just tested positive and had no symptoms. No, they all have some symptoms. They're just mild symptoms. But it's not asymptomatic. See, this is why I was telling you last night. I'm supposed to fly back to Boston at the end of December. I might put it off a couple weeks. And I'm vaccinated, I'm boosted, so I'm not particularly worried about like getting severe illness. But I don't even want to get like mild symptoms for a week or two or whatever that is. I mean, mild can still be pretty bad, so I'd rather just not deal with that. So there's plenty. I mean, that's two senators and a congressman today who've all been vaccinated and boosted and who now have mild symptoms and are positive. So I just don't particularly want to get mild COVID and be sick for however many days or weeks. It's not my idea of fun. If it's not necessary. It is interesting though. Little Bird says, I don't want it ever. And the thing we just don't know. I mean, we just don't know how, is it going to be, is it going to be a virus is this variant going to be more severe or is it going to be less severe? Maybe it's going to be less severe than Delta. I don't know. I can't tell you. We just have to wait and see. Sarah says, same, don't have time to be sick. Yeah, it's just like, why do I want to really increase my risk of getting sick? And for me, if I'm like sick, even if it's mild sick, I might not be able to work. Seize the Day says, I'm seeing many people sick, symptoms like Omicron, testing negative COVID. Huh? Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, it's also, there's also it's the winter. People can get the flu and get other sicknesses as well. I mean, it is flu season. Sonic says, I wonder how many second and third cases we are seeing. So, I have no idea what we're going to be seeing the next couple of weeks. We basically just have to wait and see. But it's striking to see a number of these people who, they're boosted and they're testing positive. And they're not getting super sick, but they're at least mild cases. So I just don't have a good sense for how this is happening across the country. But we will certainly see. I'm sure we'll end up doing more coverage of it. I didn't have much to report on it today, so we didn't do a stream on it. Hey, Erica the pharmacist is here. Becky Danu says, I don't even want a simple cold. Yeah, I don't really want to get a cold or something like a cold either. That's not fun. And Rick mentions, there's many people who get long COVID and you have extended symptoms, so I'll have to there's a chance I'll put off my trip for a few weeks and see how things are going. Hey, Brian from Dallas is here. Oh, was there another one or not? Oh, another one. Another one in addition. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought I said another one. It wasn't another one. It's the same one. I saw someone say another one, but it was another one meaning the same person I just talked about. Jennifer Towers sent me, I hadn't checked BNO News for a few minutes. They posted about the cases in Puerto Rico going up. Yeah, I'll show you. I just retweeted that. So I don't, again, I don't know. As I said nonstop when we were covering this yesterday, the big question is how severe is this variant? And people don't know. People do not know. So we'll have to just see. Hold on. Here's the thing I was just posting. That Jennifer sent it to me. Puerto Rico reports 2,747 new cases, the biggest one-day increase on record, and up nearly 2,000% compared to last week. No, I don't know if the testing's any different and stuff, but look, a lot of places around the world have seen a lot more cases. So hopefully it doesn't translate into a lot more severe illness. That's the big question. So we'll just have to see. Sonic says SNL was odd last night. Yeah, they kind of, I only saw the beginning of it, but they kind of just had to throw together a show. Because they had to throw together a show without anyone being there. So I only watched the very beginning of it. I guess they ran a lot of clips and also like stuff they had shot before. Linda says, I had a cold last week. It was uncomfortable as usual, but it lasted the usual 5 days. No big deal. Yeah, but there's different levels of colds. I've had things like colds or gotten sick where I didn't go to the hospital, but I was really sick for a week or two and it was terrible. So I really don't want to get that. Oh, Mark says, I'm happy I got my Disney channels back on YouTube. Yeah, those of us who have YouTube TV, the YouTube TV did release, we did get all the Disney-related channels back, ABC and ESPN. They made the deal at YouTube TV, and the price didn't go up of YouTube TV, at least yet. And then they let us keep our $15 refund that they offered us. It was annoying because I actually I think YouTube TV is a good streaming service, and for me, it's like really good. Like it fits what I need well, and I was like, crap, I'm gonna have to like get a different service, and there's none that would be as good for me as YouTube TV is. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a week, but within like 2 days they did. So for like 2 days you didn't have ESPN or ABC on YouTube TV. Peaceful Plants, everybody, they said, look, all impacted members will still receive a one-time $15 discount. So if you're a YouTube TV subscriber, you will get the discount. Casey says it's even better when shared between 3 people. Yeah, unlimited, the DVR is very good on it, as Jennifer Towers says. No, my point about the price going up is, in theory, maybe they had to pay more for these channels, but it hasn't been reflected in the price yet. Now, maybe in 6 months they'll be like, we got to raise our price. Erica says she is starting to wear her thicker masks. I think Sonic has YouTube TV. Jennifer said her daughter and her boyfriend are vaxxed but got COVID last week. They're isolating upstairs. Hope they are well. I got to talk about my weird eating today. Talk about weird eating. Hang on one moment here. I'll periodically be checking the news as well. Erica says, I bought all the pretty color cloth masks when they went on sale. Oh, and Jennifer said her vaccinated daughter and her boyfriend are positive and they have, mild symptoms. It's just, again, though, it's not no symptoms. So all we can do is wait and see how bad it is. I hope it turns out to be not as bad as some people say it might be. Okay. Polly says, if it wasn't for live sports, I wouldn't have any live TV anymore. I really need it for the news stuff for my work. My YouTube TV is mostly it's mostly sports and news. The comments section of YouTube videos has changed, Darren says. No, Darren, I hadn't noticed that. I'll have to look into it. I'm looking at last night's. It looks the same. Last night's video. Go Blue in Ohio says, my wife and I are both vaccinated. We got COVID after Thanksgiving. It was mild and starting getting taste and smell back this weekend. Very nice. Casey has YouTube TV. Sonic says, even those free versions are good, like NBC News Now or Live Now from Fox. They're not always live, though, are they? Those I don't even remember. I feel like I've checked those out in the past. NBC News Now sometimes is like not always like live news updates, right? No? I don't know. Sonic, I don't even remember. I don't even know what I'm talking about. No, Peaceful Plants, I'll talk about my food in a second. I've had a weird food day. I don't know how it's going to work out. Go Blue in Ohio really likes YouTube TV. The DVR is the best thing. I watch a lot of my TV like on my iPad. So, and it's just it's good for me. Just depends. There's a lot of different streaming services out there. So you got to see what's right for you. Maybe there's one that has more channels you want and you don't care so much about the DVR stuff. Angie Gelhaug is here. All right, let me tell you about my food situation because it's been kind of weird today, okay? So I normally have one big meal a day. My biggest meal is like, for most people would call it their lunch, but it's not my breakfast. It's my quote unquote lunch, but that's my big meal. So today, I've been eating like the same thing every day, basically. I've been like every day. Pretty much every day, like for the last 2 weeks, I've been eating chicken breast, and then rice, and then either corn or baked potato. I'm trying to part of what I'm doing is I'm trying to experiment and see if like getting rid of all the fried food and like greasy food, which I do like, will help with my crashing issue. Because as many of you know, I have this issue where when I don't eat for several hours, I can like get these really bad headaches, and I call it crashing, and feel really terrible. And it's not just not eating. If I don't have like food that's like rich or greasy enough or fatty enough, so I'm trying to see if I kind of cut out some of the really more greasy and fatty things. Is my body just maybe kind of addicted to that? If I cut it out, will my body kind of adjust and then not go into withdrawal? That's the idea. So if I don't have like pizza once in a while or like burgers and fries once in a while, will my body not miss it as much? This is a possibility. So, right. Linda says, I thought that was what saved you from crashing. Well, it could be. Both things could be true. It could be the case that it saves me from crashing because my body is addicted to certain things in it. And that maybe if I can wean myself off it, then it won't crash so much. But I don't know. I have no idea. So anyways, I've been trying for a couple weeks and basically out of kind of a laziness. It's very easy. I'm here. I can buy some chicken breasts. I have some rice here. I have corn or potatoes here. It's very easy. It's healthy. It's not bad for you. So I've been pretty much doing that. But I'm getting really sick of chicken breast. I've had chicken breast so many days, and I'm getting sick of it. So today, I didn't even make chicken breasts. But I basically didn't have any meat yet. I usually have some meat. The centerpiece of my big meal is normally a meat item. But today my lunch, my big meal, was a baked potato, some brown rice, and a salad and yogurt and blueberries. So I'm really concerned that I'm going to like crash. Because I haven't had enough protein, I feel like. There's some protein in yogurt, but I've had no meat item. So I don't know what's going to happen like during this. I feel okay right now. I don't feel like I'm crashing right now. In an emergency, I can grab something, but I haven't even had my chicken breast today. So this is very rare for me. Normally, I would have had some kind of meat, whether it's a beef item or a chicken item or even a shrimp item. I haven't had any of that today. So I don't know what's going to happen. Tim says you don't really need that meat. Well, I kind of do. Although maybe in theory I could wean myself off it. But my body is used to it. So Beans are tough because beans take a while to make, and I don't really want to have canned beans. Casey Pemberton. But, I mean, I have stuff here I can make. No, Cherry Cola, the idea is I'm trying to stay off pizza because my concern is that if I'm trying to figure out if by cutting that out of my diet, I won't crash as much. But I didn't feel like chicken breast. I've had it so much lately. I was like, oh, I don't want to make it today. But then I ended up not making any meat item. And then the other thing is, when I had both the brown rice and the baked potato, and I ate the potato skin too, which I sometimes like, the potato skin. It's nutritious, the potato skin. I was kind of filled up enough that I really wasn't dying to eat anything else. But now I'm like, ugh, what's going to happen? Am I going to like crash in half an hour because I didn't have enough meat? And I don't know what's going to happen. See, Michelle Sparks says maybe a dietitian would help. Well, the problem is I don't believe a dietitian would be able to figure out necessarily. I don't know, but it's not. It's there's some kind of issue with my body, right? It's not like the thing with I don't know that the dietitian would be able to figure out why are you getting a crashing and having a headache. That seems like a medical issue to me. Now I went to an endocrinologist and they said nothing was wrong. But I can't eat like a skinny housewife. I ate like a skinny housewife? So how? I'm eating like a skinny because today for my lunch I had a whole baked potato and the skin and brown rice and yogurt and blueberries and lettuce. And I ate breakfast, and that's eating like a skinny housewife. And I can cook later today if I want to and have something. I don't know that qualifies like as eating like a skinny housewife. Because I had one lunch which consisted of that. That means I'm eating like a skinny housewife. That doesn't seem accurate to me. Yeah, somebody said chat doctor alert. Exactly. It's chat doctor alert time. No, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink caffeine. It's not low blood sugar. It's been tested. It's not low blood sugar. It's not dehydration because there's times I drink plenty and I can still crash. I'm not running 10 miles every day. I didn't work out yesterday. Yesterday I took a day off. Anyways. No, my colonoscopy that I had a month ago, they let me eat until 5 p.m. the day before. So I was okay because they made a special provision for me. At some point I might see a dietitian, I don't know, but I'm not particularly. I've gone to a dietitian years ago. I went to a dietitian, but I'm not confident in a dietitian's in terms of this is of them figuring out why I'm having like a headache and other terrible symptoms from not eating for a while. Oh, it's been like my whole life. It's probably gotten worse a few years, but it's been like that my whole life. I've had issues with fasting. I mean, certainly my whole adult life. It's not particularly recent. The more recent is I feel like it's gotten a little more, happens a little faster. But you know what happened last night? Last night I started to get a big headache after our live stream, and I just ate. I was like, so I ate last night. After the live stream, I was getting a headache. I thought so. I ate two. I had 2 slices of wheat bread with a ton of crunchy Jif peanut butter on it, and I ate that. And then I ate, what else did I eat? I ate something else. Oh, I think I had yogurt and blueberries. And then I kind of just sat and rested for like an hour. And then after an hour, I felt a lot better. But I had to kind of just sit and eat and rest. And eat and just kind of chill out. That happened last night. And I had eaten, last night was a great example. Because I ate a big meal. I ate a big meal before the stream. But it wasn't a heavy meal. It wasn't like pizza or, a giant burrito bowl. And then what happened? After the stream, I started getting a headache. So last night was a great example. Most people would have looked at what I'd eaten before the stream yesterday and said, wow, that's a lot of food. That's more than I would eat. Anyways. So I feel okay right now. I got to see what happens. Again, I was kind of like, I wasn't feeling the chicken breast thing. My general plan is when this stream is done, I'll make either a chicken breast or I'll make maybe some eggs when the stream is done. We'll see what happens. I'll have to see how I feel about it. I don't know, Sheila. I don't know. Right. Budget Girl says you're trying different things. Yeah, at a certain point, at least compared to a couple of years ago, I've acknowledged it's an issue. I'm aware it's an issue. There's nothing that they can find wrong specifically with my body functioning, so that's good. We've ruled some things out. It's not a low sugar issue, and so now I'm trying different things. Rita says, sounds like you have a good metabolism. You're burning through your nourishment. Well, it's like the problem is just normal people don't have these crashing symptoms when they've eaten the amount of food that I've eaten. It's not the amount of food. There's something in the. I'm guessing if I ate the same amount of food yesterday, but I ate a burger, I wouldn't have gotten the headache. So the question is, why does that happen? But I'm experimenting and stuff. But it actually hasn't been bad. The last couple of weeks, I haven't had a burger in a couple of weeks. I haven't had pizza in a few weeks. I haven't had like chicken fingers in a few weeks. I don't think I've been to, mostly I've been eating here and having, rice, corn, potato, chicken breast, shrimp sometimes. And most days I don't crash. So that's progress, and maybe my body will get used to it. So maybe through doing this, my body will be less likely to crash. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it won't make a difference. The only way you know is if you try. Oh, yeah, so Casey says, does it happen more when you stream? Yes, it's an excellent point Casey made. Yesterday I streamed for about 7.5 hours. I did the first stream, which was like 5.5 hours, and then I streamed on Lookner for 2 hours. And I do remember thinking to myself, maybe that has something to do with it. I think maybe I don't know why, but I think streaming can be, you're not running around, but it tends to be mentally pretty intense. And I think maybe when you stream a lot in a day, there's something about, you use more of a certain type of energy, brain energy or something. But definitely it can make a big difference. I do find it happens more when I'm like streaming more. That is true. No, it's not the eyes. It's not the eyes. I can crash when I'm not looking at a computer. And there'll be days when I'm not there'll be plenty of days. If there's a day where I don't or I don't stream, I'm at the computer a lot. Try podcasts instead? Why? There's no need. What? I'm going to stop doing live streams? But anyways, it hasn't been bad the last couple of weeks, but I'm experimenting with some things. Did I use the low country spice again chicken? No, I'm going to. I have it. I have the envelope right here. I'm going to do that again soon. The Asian spice. I like that, Jenny. That's what Jenny sent me. No, I don't really mess with the times I eat. It's I eat when I'm hungry. Basically, that's when I eat. So, If I eat late at night, it's only because I'm hungry, and I feel terrible if I don't. So anyways, so we'll see what happens. Again, my plan is after this stream, I'm going to make some kind of meat item. I count eggs as a meat item. So I might make eggs after this. But we'll see. Whatever. We'll have to see how it goes. But all I can tell you is that as of right this second, I'm doing okay. But we'll have to see what happens. Hang on, quick news check. Michael B says, big weather week in the West, looking forward to the snow. Okay. No, fish doesn't tend to do it for me. Doesn't give my body what it needs. April Coco says, I have peanut butter with whole wheat bread for lunch every day, keeps me going. It is, I do think some good crunchy peanut butter on wheat bread does have a good, it packs a good punch. I do think it packs a good punch. Astro Josh is here. Oh, hey, Arizona Jumper, thank you. Arizona Jumper made a donation and posted the Chat Doctor sticker. It's not really the Chat Doctor sticker, but we call it that because Arizona Jumper at one point thought it was the Chat Doctor sticker. It's actually the Bushiba dog doing like karate with a Japanese rising sun headband. But we call it the Chat Doctor sticker. So thank you, Arizona Jumper. Very appropriate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Does low carb diet help? No. So, anyways, we'll see what happens. I'll just have to see what. All I can say is we'll see what happens. Hey, by the way, I think next time Sean TV shows up, I think I got a couple packages and I realized that Sean had ordered me the depiller, the thing that can it's like a shaver that shaves the pills off your fabric. If you have pilly fabric, or pilly clothes, So I think it's probably here, but I only want to open it when he comes next. So next time Sean comes by, we'll see if his depiller is here. Deb says, at least you're eating healthy foods. That's the frustrating thing, is for a normal person, what I'm eating now would be enough food. It's not really a question of enough, it's just keeping myself from getting headaches and crashing. Yeah, as Alibaba said, Sean said it was supposed to arrive sooner, so it's probably here. But I'm going to wait for him to come by. Am I hungry right now? I'm not hungry right now. Thanks to the folks who let me know about the donation that I missed. Oh, Mick Jen says, we sent you a little something for the holiday. Hey, thank you, Mick Jen. Thank you. I appreciate that. There's a couple other things here. If anybody sent me a package, there's a couple other packages here. Maybe we'll open one in a moment. Right, peaceful plants. Like in theory, you could shave the pilling off a sweater. Beef jerky for me doesn't really do it. Dillamon says, wore my AFTV hoodie across the country. That's cool. Is Kimberly Barr there? I had missed this before. We were talking about bread boxes like a week ago. That's until I learned you could freeze bread. Freeze and refrigerate bread. That's what I've been doing. I get the loaf of bread, I put most of it in the freezer, and I put a few slices in the fridge. And it stays fine in the fridge, actually. And I feel like in the fridge it actually stays moist. The freezer, it stays okay. I feel like it might dry out a little bit in the freezer, but I don't know. I got to experiment with this new loaf of bread. But I'll tell you this. If you put a few slices in a bag and put the plastic bag in the fridge, it stays like perfect. So I'll let you know. I went and I bought a nicer loaf of wheat bread because I feel like it's not gonna like go bad after 2 days. And I put like 3 slices in the fridge and the rest in the freezer. So I've been using the fridge slices, which are delightful, but I've not used the freezer slices yet. I'm sure they'll be good. The question is, will the freezer slices? Surely it'll stay longer. It'll stay longer in the freezer than the fridge, but will there be a big difference between the freezer and the fridge slices? Right, that's Polly says it won't stay nearly as long as the fridge. That's why I only put like 3 slices in the fridge. I have this strategy, we'll see if it works, is to every so often take a few slices out of the freezer. Oh, I did this last night. You put like 3 in the fridge, and once you go through those, you take 3 more off of the freezer part, loaf that's remaining, and take those and put those in the fridge, and then you put the rest back in the freezer. So you're constantly taking a few out of the freezer and putting it in the fridge. So you're eating from the fridge, not the freezer. Seize the Day says, that's exactly how I do my bread. Cindy says, too yeasty when I freeze it. Well, it's not going to last long enough if I just put it in the fridge, I think. Sarah leaves it for a few weeks at a time. It's possible. I probably should just try next loaf leaving it in the fridge. It's possible that it would stay fine in the fridge for my needs. I mean, ultimately, I just have to try it. Sonic says, I think some toasters have a frozen bread feature. But maybe for me, maybe if I need a loaf to last like 2 weeks, maybe the fridge will be fine for that. Maybe I won't have to use the freezer. If you missed it, last week we did a stream and we talked about this, and there's lots of websites that highly recommend putting bread in the freezer because it thaws fine. It doesn't even take long. We thawed a piece on the air last week. Tasted fine. Took like 5 minutes to thaw. They still do make Wonder Bread. When I was a kid, Gretchen, we went to the Wonder Bread factory for a field trip. Jeannie thinks in the fridge it'll be fine for 2 weeks or more. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, Kimberly Barr, I missed it. She had sent me a picture of her bread box. This is Kimberly's bread box. So I wanted to show it. This is from last week. I just missed it. Thanks, Kimberly, for sending that in. April likes Dave's Killer Whole Wheat Bread. I forget what kind I got. I got some it wasn't insanely expensive, but it was a nice loaf. It's like I don't know if it was Pepperidge Farm or something. I don't know, what was it? I'm going to look and see what my loaf of bread was. What was the nice, good bread I got? It was, I got Arnold whole wheat bread. I got Arnold 100% whole wheat bread. It's delightful. Right here. This is it. Sonic says, Polly says, I'm a huge fan of 647 wheat bread now. It's supposed to be good for you. That's the loaf I got. So that's the loaf that's sitting mostly in my freezer. It's good. It's very good. Like, that was encouraging. Last night, I was starting to like really get a headache, after our Lookner stream. And I didn't go get pizza. I had 2 slices of this with crunchy peanut butter on it and yogurt and blueberries, and that really got me back. That was fine. That's what I needed. Gigi likes Ezekiel sprouted bread, and she keeps half of it in the freezer. Sabrina likes Oro wheat. It is carbs, so obviously you're not, if you're on a low-carb diet, that's not going to be too great, I assume. It's not white, though. It's not white bread. It's whole wheat. But sometimes I need that. EB says peanut butter does have fats and oils too. Yeah, I think that the peanut butter is good for me when I need something. Especially the crunchy one, the crunchy. Oh, by the way, so I told you, we talked about how I like the Smucker's Crunchy is supposed to be the healthiest, healthier than Jif. So I got some of that. Smucker's Crunchy, which is fine. It's fine. It's pretty good. Like, it's good. Like, it's not bad. Like, and I'm sure it's like good. I'm sure it's like quite healthy. But I was missing the Jif. So I ate a bunch of my Smuckers, and then the other day I picked up some Jif Crunchy, and I gotta say, the Jif is probably worse for you, but the Jif tastes better. But Jif has a lot of peanuts in it. The Jif Crunchy is like chock full of peanuts. It's like asphalt in a good way. Not Jim Crunchy, Jif Crunchy. They don't skimp on the peanuts in Jif Crunchy. It's you just, every scoop is tons of peanuts. So I think there's something to be said for it. I mean, it is a lot of peanuts in there. I think it's more peanuts than in the Smucker's Crunchy. It should be only, I bet it's not just only peanuts as ingredients. I think they add a little sugar into it. Should say. Made from roasted peanuts and sugar. That's what they do. Then contains 2% or less of molasses, fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, mono and diglyceride salt. So fine, it's a little sugar. I bet the Smucker's is probably what, all peanuts? That's this one. Smucker's. Peanuts. Yeah, see, Smucker's is just peanuts and a little bit of salt. So that's the difference. But I miss that other stuff. Smucker's is good, though. Parker Henry, Rob says poison. No, I don't think there's any poison in it. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. April Coco says, I think nutrition-wise it's mostly the same, just different salt content. When I've looked at the labels are not too different, if my memory serves me right. Sugar content's a little different. Winter night is here. K Bati says, I get 21 seeds and grains bread, thin sliced. I bet I'm going to make some eggs after this. I'm going to make some eggs after this. Nan B says, my cardiologist calls crunchy peanut butter poison. The thing is, what you have to say is, what are you eating it instead of, right? So when I have peanut butter, like last night, I was getting a headache and I had 2 slices of bread and peanut butter. What would I have had? Otherwise, I might have eaten like pizza. So last night, that peanut butter for me was a substitute for something else. If I had to eat something else last night, it would have been worse for me than peanut butter and wheat bread. Believe me. So last night it was helpful for me to have that. It was healthier because I needed something substantial, and the other substantial things were going to be a lot less healthy than 2 slices of whole wheat bread and Jif Crunchy peanut butter. Yeah, seize the days. Crunchy peanut butter is better. So but for me, it's what it's taking the place of. It's better for me than pizza, I'll tell you that. For those who follow football, spoiler alert, 3 of the best players on Tampa Bay are now injured tonight. Leonard Fournette, Chris Godwin, and Mike Evans are all injured and out of the game. No, I don't care about Jake Paul's fight. I feel like the Jake Paul boxing stuff is a circus. He's clearly choosing opponents who aren't good. I mean, good for him. He makes a lot of money, but it's just like, I feel like it's like a disgrace to like. Well, I don't want to say it's a disgrace to boxing because I used to love boxing and it was great to watch. I don't really enjoy. The problem with boxing is I hate the fact that the boxers like beat each other in the head and then they get injured, and I'm sure it's not good for them later in life. So I don't like that aspect of it. But yeah, I don't. To me, it's just this giant. It's like a mockery of the sport of boxing, and he's just intentionally choosing people who aren't that good, and it's all to make money. And I don't pay attention to it. Oh no. Carlos says last night's guy was a 5-time MMA champ. I just don't have the mental energy right now, Carlos, to go into why the guy he was fighting last night was not a great boxer. Come on, Carlos. You go do that. I don't have the mental energy to get into it right at this point. Believe me. Polly says it's like a circus. Now, I'm not saying like it's fine for him if people find it entertaining and he can make money off of it. Fine, like whatever. That's his choice to go do it. Me personally, I'm not into it. That's me. I get annoyed when like ESPN spends a lot of time covering it though. Like they'll tweet about it from their main account. I'll be like, come on. Tony thinks he's making a mockery out of boxing. I feel kind of uncomfortable watching boxing now. But man, when I was a kid, I used to watch it, and it was, incredibly entertaining. But I feel kind of bad about watching it now. Casey Pemberton says, if I wanted to watch stage fights, I would watch wrestling. I don't know what the deal with his fights are. If they were staged, I wouldn't be surprised in some sense. But I can't tell you if they are. They are. Chat boxers, Rob says. Cindy Jones' opinion is, she says, I love boxing, but that's kind of a mockery. By the way, I want to mention, I felt bad last night. There was somebody in the chat last night, and I think she hadn't watched much. I think she wasn't used to the channel. Matt Machine liked Fight Night video games. So last night there was somebody here, and we started to. I got a package out and kind of sat here for a couple of minutes talking about something. Probably for 2 or 3 minutes just talking about something else. Wasn't even that long. Then the person said, like, open it with 4 exclamation points. And I was doing my joke that I do, where I say that we have the most impatient audience in the world, and they're 7 years old, and nobody can wait to have anything opened, which I've said numerous times. And then she was very upset by it. She wrote me a note after about how upset she was. I think she hadn't, so I felt really bad, because I think she wasn't used to the channel. So she didn't get that that's kind of what we do here. So I think she thought I was singling her out. So I felt bad. But I tried to explain to her that we kind of do that on this channel. So I hope she comes back. Well, people will poke fun at me too. And I mean when I say stuff, I think the idea is people know they need to be a bit thick-skinned if they're going to be in the chat. They need to know that if they do something that deserves to be called out, it will be called out. It's probably not the channel for you if that's not what you are into. But I think that she maybe hadn't watched before, wasn't really that familiar with the channel, and didn't realize that's the way it was. It's a very different vibe if somebody's seriously calling you out for something, or somebody's doing it but in an all in good fun sense, and everybody else is aware oh, this is a running joke and he makes that comment about viewers all the time. It's very different to me. Sonic says, I never poke fun at Steve. So we'll see. Carbon Forms is here. Yeah, I don't know if she'll be back. I have no idea. Sometimes it happens. We've had it happen before on this channel. So we'll have to see. I did feel bad, though. I genuinely felt bad, but, It's up to her if she wants to come back. It's not a channel for everyone. Certainly not a channel for everyone. Environmental Coffee House is going to send me bread and butter pickles. Katie is half done repainting her house. Very nice. Big food experiment tonight, guys. Haven't had my meat today. I haven't had my meat item. What's going to happen? Fabulegs package was great. Today I had to wash my sheets and watch a couple other things. So I actually washed the underwear from last night. So the underwear is ready to go. The underwear is ready to go, guys. If you missed it, last night we had big underwear opening because Fabuleg sent me a underwear of the year pack with a pair of underwear for each month. See, look, there it is, right there. There's, you can see Saturday Night Mini Stream, and I'm holding up one of the pairs of underwear in the thumbnail. So go check it out if you haven't. But I'm so excited I have all this underwear here now. I have not seen the Spider-Man movie. Sarah said you're right. Exactly. Now that I haven't had my meat item, there's gonna be big breaking news. It could. I can always eat something on the stream. Yeah, the bunnies. I like the bunnies one. They still sell Fundaroos. Oh, was it Underoos? Was it Fundaroos or Underoos? No, it was Underoos. They don't still sell Underoos. Oh, they do sell Underoos still. They still sell Underoos? How about that? I didn't know. Underoos is a brand of underwear primarily for children, produced by Fruit of the Loom. They sell like superhero stuff. I don't think I can start showing this on the air because it'll be a lot of kids in it. Anyways, you get the idea. I didn't know if they still made them. I guess they don't make them for adults. I thought they maybe made them for adults. It says primarily for children. Hang on one second. Oh, I have something else I got to discuss. I'm looking. No, some of the Underoos are for adults. I can't tell. Anyways, I'm not going to worry about it. No, I don't think I've ever owned any Underoos, even when I was a kid. Melissa McQueen says, I love my Wonder Woman Underoos. Yeah. Casey says, hopefully they still make them and it's not used underwear from the 80s. I do, Linda. It's great having underwear. You want to have extra underwear. Sometimes you want to change during the day. Sometimes, some nights, my sleep, some nights I'm not a hot sleeper, and some nights I do get warm. It just depends on the night. So some night I'll wake up and I'm kind of like sweaty, and other nights I won't. And so, sometimes if you sleep for a few hours and you wake up in the middle of the night and it's like you're a little warm, maybe you sweat a little bit, then you want to maybe change out, put on fresh underwear. So it's good to have extra. It's good to have extra. Who doesn't want to have extra underwear? Doesn't take up much space. You know what we got to talk about is uh, we need to talk about how when I went on my Christmas lights walk, there was like a spider on me. Did we ever talk? We never talked about this. Linda Belk says the Fabulex underwear, you can roll it into a ball, it never wrinkles. Those don't take up much space at all. 10 pairs of underwear takes up like this much space. Yeah, as AJ says, somebody on the stream said there was something, a bug on me, and I didn't know what they were talking about. So I want to see if I haven't checked. I want to see on go back to that stream and see if we can see the spider. Yeah, April Coco says maybe I have spider sense now. By the way, thanks to Linda Belk, AJ, Sarah, they're all moderating. I think Melissa McQueen is there too. Thanks to all of our moderators. It wasn't a Red Comics. It wasn't a spider walk. It was a Christmas lights walk. The walk was not designated to find spiders. Environmental Coffee House has her wood stove on. Okay, so the deal was, hey, Gossamer 86 is here. So we did the Orlando Christmas lights walk about a week ago, 5 days ago, and then we were walking around, and then right at the end, somebody said there's a bug on you. And I was like, I didn't know what they were talking, like I just kind of like, I thought they meant on my neck or something, so I kind of rubbed my neck, and then I didn't hear anything about it anymore. And then I walked home, and then I actually, when I got home, I saw a guy from my apartment building who I know. So we were talking a little bit, and then we got into the elevator, and he's like, whoa, you have this thing on you. And he pulls off like a spider. It was a spider on me. It was like a 2-inch, it was like a daddy long legs or something. I don't know if it was on my shirt or something. I think it was a daddy long legs. So I want to see if you can see it in here, because I couldn't see it. It was right at the end. Yeah, so it was somewhere, like it should be here somewhere. Hang on a second here. Can you see it there? Where is it? It's there somewhere. Maybe it was like on my neck or on my head. Hang on. I gotta turn the captions off. Can anyone see it? Am I playing this at 1080? Yes, I'm playing it at 1080. Where is it? Is it like here or something? I don't see it. Tink says I can see it. Where? Somebody saw it right there. Oh, is it on my neck? Is it like right down here? I think it's like right here. I think it's under my right collar. It's on your collar. I think it's under my collar, but it's hard to see. I can't tell now. Right, I think it's, hold on. I think it's right there. Oh, it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Try to fit this on a little better. It must be there. That it must be right there. Oops. Right, it's right there. You can't really see it. But that's where it is, I think. So it would be my right collar. Under my right collar. But it's kind of hard to see, though. I don't know how somebody even spotted it on the broadcast. It's not that obvious. I gotta go back. Oh, there, like there, right there. Oh, that's where somebody told me, right there. That's where somebody told me. By my neck. Nancy says there's a bug on your right side by my neck. A bug? If there's a bug, maybe it was biting me. So, right, you know, anyways. It's kind of hard to see, but it was a spider. On my shoulder, exactly. Yeah, it's sharp eyes, exactly, as Cogito said. Somebody had sharp eyes out there in the crowd. Marzell says my shed had 1 million of them in it 1 year. Thick layer of them. See, Michelle Sparks says just hanging out. So, it was there, I guess. Very clean shave for that broadcast. Jake says he just hitched a ride. I'm glad you like the haircut. Somebody said they like the haircut. Let's see. I can't see who said it. Somebody said it. I told you guys. Yeah. Monica says chat entomologist. I told you I was going to cut my hair after the stream last night. That's what I did. This is my own. I did this myself. I think it's adequate. It's adequate. Doesn't look crazy bad. I mean, that's the best you can hope for, is it looks adequate. But I did it myself. Did not use the flow beat. I used a 3 and a 4 length. It was really unkempt before. It was not doing good. Jimmy said my hair is too thin to cut easily. I'm lucky I have hair. Hang on, quick news check. You never know what's going to come out in the news. Okay. Thank you, Ben and Marzell. Are you using your hand to guide the neckline? You know, Polly, I'm not really even getting close to the neckline anymore, because last time I tried to get close to the neckline, I cut too high and it was uneven back there. So what I do is I put my hand over the neckline, over the hairline, and I'll just kind of use the razor to kind of shave my neck a bit, but I don't try to get too close. The thing is that I'm shaving at a number 3 anyway, so it kind of gets somewhat close. But I'm not trying to finely do the back of my neck because I can't see it. So I'd rather not have it be uneven. This way, you know. It gets done and it's fine. Because if you start getting nitpicky, if you start trying to get too close, you'll go too high and it'll be uneven. Zipper says I've cut my own hair for years. Should I shave my head? No. Enjoy my hair while I have it. I know. I went to get my hair done before going to LA a couple months ago. That's it since before the pandemic. I like it this way. Then I can just go then I can just do it whenever I want. If I want to cut my hair in 3 days, I can cut it in 3 days. I'm going to have to sell my Supercuts cards. There's no Supercuts near me. I have these. I still have like 6 free haircuts because I bought these discount haircut cards from Supercuts when I was in Atlanta. I didn't know that I was not going to end up getting my hair cut in Atlanta for the last year I was there. So I have these cards. Rid Comics says I started to trim my beard once and I ended up cutting too much and a whole 2 years lost. Oh, the humanity. Sell them on Marketplace. The problem with selling these hair, I'd have to verify they still work. Maybe I could. Maybe I'll use them one day. Who knows? Maybe I'll go somewhere right next to a Supercuts and I'll just use them up. Maria's kitty cat thinks this hair makes me look younger. The short hair. I don't know. You can see a bunch of gray. I don't think the gray makes me look younger. Jake says my barber cut my hair too short yesterday. At least if you're doing it yourself and you mess up, you can just blame yourself. Sonic says you can probably use them to buy hair care products. True, but I don't really need any hair care products at the moment. That is true though, Sonic. I have, from when I bought, remember, right before I switched to minimalist shoes, I bought some super cushiony shoes. And then they didn't work for me. So I returned them. And one of the pairs, I got a partial credit for the shoes when I returned them because one of them hadn't even been worn. So I think I have a $180 gift certificate credit to use at this running shoes store. Now, they don't sell minimalist shoes, so I can't buy shoes there. But I have to remember, especially if I end up moving in a couple months or a few months, I need to remember to go there because I got to buy something with it. I don't know what I'll buy there, though. It's like a running store. They have some running shirts and stuff, but it's not really what I would usually wear. So I just have this extra credit. Maybe they sell a watch or something. If they sell a watch, I could buy a watch. Ting says there's places that buy gift cards and give you cash. I don't think they're going to buy this one, though, because it's a local store in Orlando. It's not like a big chain. Manny Quintero says sometimes buying used shoes on eBay, it's better than brand new. My family, I don't think would want anything at the running store. Sell it? No, I think it's tied to me. I think the credit is tied to me. I think. It's not like it's on my account. Rob, I like my Zero shoes, XERO. Those work well for me. So I'll have to go there at some point and buy something. I'll just be buying something. Rick says, I learned how to trim my beard from my barber who has a beard. I wonder if we'll end up doing a virus stream tomorrow. It just depends on what news comes out. I mean, there wasn't that much new stuff today. I don't want to go on and just repeat the same stuff again and again. No, I don't even wear socks now. I just wear my minimalist shoes. I don't even need socks. I have all these extra socks here, which I don't wear now, but I don't want to like get rid of them yet because I'm like, maybe I'll wear them one day. But right now, I don't wear any socks. Even when I went back to Boston for a week, a month ago, I didn't wear any socks. Notorious Dance got first COVID shot yesterday. Very nice. Lisa says maybe they sell jackets. Yeah, I'll have to just look around and see what they have. Tracksuits, says Zipper. They didn't have that much clothing. They had some. A gift from my nieces? Yeah, but what if they have to return it? They have to go back to Florida to return it. Oh, hey, I have a Rick Hoppy news update. Rick Hoppy news update. News update for Rick Hoppy. Rick, this is for you. Pasadena residents advised to stay inside after 800 to 1,000 gallons of gasoline spill into Alhambra Wash. Rick, do you live near Alhambra Wash? Residents of Pasadena and San Marino who live near Alhambra Wash are being advised to stay inside after a gas station spilled about 800 to 1,000 gallons of gasoline into a storm drain. From ABC7. A county hazmat team was contacted to respond to the spill. Residents were advised to stay indoors and keep their windows closed. City of Alhambra. Gasoline spill in Pasadena has drained until Alhambra Wash. All residents residing along the wash are advised to stay inside. Residents may notice an odor. Rick, is this near you? Yeah. Polly says, Rick, don't smoke outside. We haven't heard from Rick. Rick says, let me check a map. I don't know where the Alhambra Wash is. Oh, I got to talk about 3 Mile Island. I watched a documentary about it. Alhambra Wash. Here it is. Wait, where is it? I thought it was on Google Maps. It's one of these things. Rubio Wash. Is it here? Alhambra Wash. There it is. So there's the 10. There it is right there. Where's Pasadena? Up here. Oh, it's down here. It's here. I don't know. We'll let Rick tell us. Rick will tell us. I think it might not be as north as it would need to be for Rick. I think Rick might be north of it. It's a river. Probably, maybe a frequently dry river. Scott says Alhambra is 25 miles from here. Scott is at Santa Monica. I was in California for many years. We'll wait to hear from Rick. Rick says it's about 8 miles from me. Well, there you go, Rick. I gave you some local news. Terry says it's a concrete line drainage canal. I'm trying to figure out what find like a post about the Alhambra Wash. There's pictures of it. Here, look, Alhambra Wash. See? It's like, I guess when it rains, it would probably fill up with water. Rick says, not close enough to be a threat to me. Very nice. What did I just say I was going to talk about? I just said I was going to talk about something. What was it? Sonic has an early morning. Hey, Sonic, thank you for that. Too bad we're losing you. But thanks for coming by, Sonic. We will miss the summary. And thanks for the donation, Sonic. Very nice of you. Oh, 3 Mile Island. I'm going to talk about 3 Mile Island next. Thanks for reminding me. I want to mention 3 Mile Island. So we talked about this a few days ago. I talked to you about how I had heard, or somebody here mentioned 3 Mile Island, or I saw some mention of it somewhere else. I said I was going to look for a documentary on it, and I found a good documentary. Somebody had posted a documentary from somewhere else on YouTube about 3 Mile Island. But the thing about 3 Mile Island, it's in Pennsylvania. It's a nuclear facility. It's not used anymore. But it was like the most serious U.S. commercial nuclear accident in history, and like it got really close to like being utter disaster. Like it was, things were close there to. You could have had a situation where like radiation was released, and they would have like had to have like for decades evacuate like 10 or more miles all the way around the plant, and like tens of thousands of people could have died. It was really bad. It's worth watching. And yeah, they evacuated, I think, tens of thousands of people evacuated. Lisa Remo said, I had a kid stay at our school for a short time. He evacuated from the area. Right, Jimmy says, would have been our Chernobyl. And initially, like the first couple days, like the company was saying it was fine and it wasn't a problem, and it actually wasn't fine. It's really interesting. Was Silkwood about 3 Mile Island? The movie? Silkwood, Wikipedia. No, I don't think that was about 3 Mile Island. That was about Karen Silkwood, says Wikipedia, a nuclear whistleblower. TT says, I did a paper on 3 Mile Island in college, 1980s. Oh, thanks, by the way. A big thank you to MSU Kiwi. MSU Kiwi says, for 6 months of stable INR tests and second time in 8 years, no long weekend blood tests. Go back end of January. Hey, very nice. I'm glad you're doing well. MSU Kiwi. I don't even know what an INR test is. Oh, INR test measures the time for blood to clot. It is used to monitor blood thinning medicines, says healthdirect.gov.au. So I'm glad your test results have been good for 6 months. MSU Kiwi, thank you. Very nice. I don't even know what the name of the documentary I saw was. I just look it up on. I think if you look it up on YouTube, you'll find it. Let me just look here. Yeah, it's like it's the top search result on YouTube for it. If you look up 3 Mile Island documentary on YouTube, see it says 1.1 million views. AT, whatever that is. So I believe that's the one I watched. But it's really interesting. You know, it's like that happened. That happened when I was like really little, so I don't really remember it. It's crazy. It also really, I believe, affected. I don't think there's been a nuclear plant approved in this country after that. I don't believe. But some people argue that nuclear is a good, if for dealing with climate change, you might need more nuclear because it is relatively clean. Anyways, I recommend the documentary. Polly, I saw what you did there. Yes. Hey, Phyllis is here. Good to see Phyllis. I don't know if you guys spotted Phyllis in the chat. Maybe Harry is watching too. Oh, Phyllis says we ate enchiladas. We had my grandson and my daughters over with 4 grandkids today for an early Christmas. Yes, Phyllis and Harry had family over for early Christmas today. Very nice. Jay Fiorella says, I grew up in New Jersey when I was 11, and 3 Mile Island happened is a big deal. You know, President Carter, it was such a big deal. President Carter, like several days into the 3 Mile Island crisis, he went to the plant. Some of his advisors said he shouldn't go because it was too dangerous, but he went. Emily says Turkey Point in South Florida is right on the Gulf. Worrisome when hurricanes head that way. Some of you guys mentioned the China Syndrome movie. I never saw China Syndrome. A disaster film, Wikipedia says, China Syndrome describes the fictional result of a nuclear meltdown, where reactor components melt through their containment structures and into the underlying earth all the way to China. It was theatrically released 12 days before the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident, which gave the film's subject matter an unexpected prescience. It became a critical and commercial success. It got 4 nominations for Best Actor. Or no, for the Oscars, including Best Actor and Best Actress. It's a fictional plant. Linda says China Syndrome was an excellent movie. I've never seen it. I wonder if it would hold up. Here's a review from Roger Ebert from 1979. This is from 1979, The China Syndrome. He said, The China Syndrome is a terrific thriller that incidentally raises the most unsettling questions about how safe nuclear power plants really are. Now, I don't know. That's interesting. Who was in it? Jack Lemmon was in it, and I think Jane Fonda was in it. Michael Douglas was in it, and others. Wilford Brimley. Would the China Syndrome hold up? Like, if I watched it now, would it be good for? Or would it just seem? It's sometimes older movies, they can just seem so dated. There it is. Linda says, try it and see. I could try it and see. The release of the movie was met with backlash from the nuclear power industry's claims of it being sheer fiction and character assassination of an entire industry. 12 days after it premiered, the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident occurred. While some credit the accident's timing in helping to sell tickets, the studio attempted to avoid appearing as if they were exploiting the accident, which included pulling the film for some theaters. Litter Picker says, I watched that movie for the first time last year. It wasn't terrible. Okay. Polly says, try to watch Death Wish today. It's rough. I don't know what Death Wish is. Darren, no, some older movies can be good. It just depends on the movie. New in Town thinks the movie will stand up. Snoopy Gal says Titanic with Kate Winslet holds up, and so does Home Alone. Maybe I'll give it a chance. I don't believe Charles Bronson is. It doesn't say here that he was in it. Oh, Charles Bronson was in Death Wish? Maybe I've seen it before. I don't know. Tony recommends The Day After. I don't know. I think I may have watched The Day After like 20 years ago. I didn't watch it when it came on. How many people watched The Day After? It was in crazy huge audience when it was on. The Day After. A 1983 movie with a 46 rating and a 62% share of the viewing audience in the country. During its initial broadcast, it was the 7th highest non-rated sports show up to that time, and set a record as the highest rated television film in history, a record it held as of 2009. 62% share of people were watching that one movie. I mean, there wasn't really even... A lot of people didn't even have cable then. More than 100 million people watched it. Jimmy says that was a scary movie. I think I did see it. Gene says good movie. Zipper says I watched it. Gretchen says I watched it, was petrified. Nuclear weapons, man, it's crazy. They're there. They haven't gone anywhere. It's easy to forget about them, but they're there. Manic Miner says I watched it in UK at some point. TWF me says I saw it, I'm old. Threads. I never heard of Threads. Tony and Manic Miner mentioned Threads. Rick says, I watched Day After. It was an event movie. It was. Threads is an apocalyptic war drama television film. It depicts the consequences of nuclear war. It has been compared to The Day After. How is Threads? I didn't even know about Threads. Manic Miner says Threads is well worth a watch. Linda says I don't care about apocalyptic stuff much. I never knew about Threads. Reception. Retrospective reviews have been very positive. Wow, on Metacritic the film has a score of 92. I might have to see Threads. Looks like it got some good reviews. I might watch Threads. Jay Fiorello says, I read it's a really heavy movie. I think I'm going to watch Threads. How can I see Threads? Let's see. I'll go to Just Watch. Just Watch Threads. Where to watch Threads? AMC Plus? That's it? Oh no, it looks like it's on a bunch of things. I can't tell. Kind of hard to read. Stream on all of these. Hoopla, Tubi, Mubi. What is all this stuff? It's like nothing I get. April Coco says, looks scary. Why do I have to rent it? Why isn't it just on Amazon Prime Movies? Why do I have to rent it from Amazon? You have to rent it from Amazon. Hoopla is great and free. Hoopla? What is Hoopla? Jay Fiorello says Tubi is free streaming. All right, I guess I could watch it on one of those free sites. Tubi, Mubi. Linda says Tubi is free. Somebody may have posted it on YouTube, maybe. It looks like maybe somebody posted it on YouTube. Now, I can't say I approve of this because it looks like if they did that, then my guess is they're not supposed to be doing that. But it may be on YouTube. I haven't checked the whole thing. Is it on Netflix? Doesn't say it's on Netflix there. Litter Picker mentioned the movie Special Bulletin. Never heard of that. I might have to watch Threads. Special Bulletin. Oh, it's the team that would later produce My So-Called Life. I like My So-Called Life. A terror group brings a homemade atomic bomb aboard a tugboat into a Charleston, South Carolina. The incident is caught live on television. I might have to check out Special Bulletin. Special Bulletin. Anybody seen this? Got nominated for some Emmys. The people who wrote it are the people from My So-Called Life, which I really like. April Coco is sticking to The Witcher. I guess nobody's seen it. Nobody's interested in any of these movies. I'll watch them myself. Fine, I'll watch them myself. Munika, I think Threads is British. Litter Picker says, I'm not recommending Special Bulletin. It hasn't aged well. It was kind of terrifying at the time, though. Oh, you spoiled it for everyone. Charleston gets nuked at the end. You spoiled it for everybody. We'll see. I'll think about watching Special Bulletin. Am I an Avatar fan? Wasn't really my thing. It was fine. I'm wondering if I should open one of the packages. Maybe I'll open one of the packages. We could do that. I don't want to open Sean TV's package, though. Did anyone send me anything that's actually here? Did anyone send me anything last week? It's better if I open it if the people are watching. I don't know if anybody watching... I think Polly sent me something, but I haven't picked it up yet. Because I haven't been for a couple days to the UPS store. Tony says you should check the Melon Farmers site. They have the Video Nasties list. What's the Video Nasties list? Gory movies or something? Polly, I'll get there next couple days. No, it's okay, Litter Picker. Yeah, no spoilers in the chat. Come on. No spoilers. Really. Sammy Boy is here. So nobody in the chat is saying, oh, I sent you something that's there. Because the idea is to open stuff from people who wait until people are there. I don't want to open stuff if the people aren't there. Gar Kakana is here. Weewick said something that's not here yet. Fine. Terry says the 23rd I get my purple zip hoodie. Very cool. I'll hold off then because no one is saying they sent me something that's here. Did I mention how nice the weather has been here? I mean, come on, look at this. Guys, it's 71 degrees. It's 71 degrees right now here. It's going to get a little cooler the next couple of days, though. 71. It's December 19th. It's 71 at 11:15 p.m. How can you complain about that? 71. It's funny, I've only lived in Orlando for one winter, not even a full winter. A lot of people are saying it's not here where I am, not like this where I am. Last year I moved here in November. So I've never been for like a full winter here, and like I'm so used to not living here. I'm so used to living somewhere where it actually gets cold in winter that I keep waiting. I'm like, okay, well, it's warm now, but it's going to get cold at some point. But I mean, it'll probably be a couple days of cooler weather, but it's not going to really get that cold here. We're already in December. Rick says I'd stay there. Well, there's other things. Believe me, I love the weather, but there's other things besides moving. Oh, hey, Kenneth Colton is here. Kenneth, I mentioned earlier that you wrote me today. Kenneth said, I sent a picture of me and my son Joel before we saw Spider-Man, No Way Home. It made $252 million this weekend. I saw it made a lot of money. Hey, I'll check it out, Kenneth. I saw you message me earlier. No, you never sent me the picture. It's not here. I'm looking at my Twitter. You sent me a message, but no picture, Kenneth. You have to send me the picture. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Kenneth. I appreciate that. Just sent it. Oh, it's not here yet. Hasn't come through. Peaceful Planet says, my son saw it and loved it. Is the new Spider-Man playing on streaming too, or is it just in theaters? Does anyone know the answer to this? Sing Neon cooked homemade chicken and dumplings. Oh my gosh. That sounds good. And cornbread. It's just in theaters. Okay. Barb Morris is here. Kenneth, I still haven't gotten your picture. It's not here. I'm just letting you know. Oh, I just got it. Hey, it's Kenneth Colton and his son. Look, it's Kenneth Colton and his son. Isn't that a nice picture? That's them before Spider-Man. See, they're shooting the web out of their hand. And he's wearing his Stark Industries shirt. Very nice. It's a good picture. Looks like fun. Cute pic. Nice pic. Very nice. Very nice. I like that you're both kind of wearing the same thing, too. Everybody loves the pic. I hope nobody was recording the football game because Paul's blind soup for the soul just spoiled it. There were a lot of injuries. They had 3 of their best offensive players injured, Paul's blind soup for the soul. Did you bet on the game? I think Paul's blind soup for the soul might have bet on the game. Anyways. Hey, that was a cool photo. Thank you, Kenneth, for sending that. It's a very nice photo of you and your son. Very cool. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable photo from Kenneth. Quick news check. Doing a quick news check. Yeah, something interesting. I just saw somebody posting about this. Matthew Berry posted about this. For those people who play fantasy football, I think in a bunch of fantasy football leagues, it's like the playoffs this week. My team was so bad this year, I didn't make the playoffs. I think for like the first time. One of the first times. So, but Tom Brady has been great all year, pretty much. And then, like, I guess he had a very bad night this year, tonight. Or a bunch of injuries, too. It can just be so random. Momsh Ed says, "Hi, Idol, watching from Philippines. Merry Christmas advance. Merry Christmas, Momsh Ed." Tammy said he threw a few interceptions. Darren said there's a bug on my neck. Tony, thanks for the article. I will look at it outside after the stream. Thank you for sending it. Tony sent me something about this. This is not good. You can go to WCCO for more. It's like 7 people found dead in a house in Moorhead, Minnesota. Terrible. I don't know what's going on with that. Shine Machine, we're definitely doing Christmas Eve. No signs of violence or forced entry at the residence. I wonder if it was like carbon monoxide. The article says no signs of violence or forced entry. See? No known threat to the public, no signs of violence or forced entry. I wonder if it was like carbon monoxide poisoning or something. I don't know. Sarah says considering the snow may be generated, but no signs of violence or forced entry. That's not good. Drugs, I guess that is bioluminescence blue says drugs. I guess if everybody took drugs and they were bad drugs, you can see that. Tony thinks it was carbon monoxide. Tammy Lance says we had a faulty furnace. A detector saved us. Snoopy Gal, I might be moving in a few months. We'll see. We'll see. Litter picker thinks carbon monoxide. Well, I will keep a lookout for more. It's not good, though. Okay, let's see here. What's this? Oh, somebody asked about the Christmas stream. We'll do a Christmas Eve stream on this channel. We'll definitely do a Christmas Eve stream on this channel. And then, I don't know if we'll do something Christmas Day. I just don't know. We'll have to see. But Christmas Eve here. Gringo, I may move back to the Boston area. I'm not sure right now. We'll see. It's possible. But I like the weather here, but I want to be somewhere where I have people, where there's people I know previously, where I'm already connected to some people. Let's see here. Yeah, Christmas is coming up, right? It's Christmas Eve is Friday night. Okay, Friday night is Christmas Eve. How about that? Friday night is Christmas Eve. We'll be doing our special stream. Tony, you should hang out. You should come to the stream. All are welcome. All are welcome. Paul said he had no bet on the game. Let's see here. So we talked about this. We talked about this. Oh, I wanted to mention something else. You know, somebody bought me. A lot of times people will send me these things, and I'll get them. I'll be like, I mean, that's nice, but I don't know if I'll ever use it. And then I'll use it, and I'll be like, oh, I really like this. That happened when Rita sent me like the foam thing for the bathroom. And then it also happened when I got an olive oil sprayer. Somebody sent me an olive oil sprayer. And then I started using it all the time. But then it broke. So now I have to decide whether I want to get a new one. I don't know where New Year's Eve is going to be yet. So it looked like, I don't know which one it was. It was like one of these things. You know, it's a glass and it sprays olive oil. So it's weird. You know, the one I had broke. I mean, it had dropped a couple times, but these things, they seem like kind of fragile. Linda says, how did it break? I just bought one for my hubby. So I loved using it. I think it dropped a couple times, and they're kind of fragile. I think you can't let them drop. They're not made that very robustly. Now, the thing is, I look through these, and I'm reading reviews, and I feel like a lot of them are fragile. Because I was looking through a bunch of these today on Amazon, and like a lot of the reviews will say like it breaks. It breaks real easily. So I enjoyed having one. The other thing though is that I felt like it was like it was saving me olive oil because I could just spray something rather than slop the olive oil on. But then I went to a site today that talked about like, well, for certain things you actually want a lot of olive oil on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, like, for the moment, I'm going to go back to, like, I have a brush. I can brush some oil on. So my point is, like, I don't know. I liked using it, and, like, something it's very good for is, like, if I have a piece of, so I still want one, but I don't know if, like, when I make a chicken breast, when I cook a chicken breast, like to start with, when I just take it out of the fridge and I cook it, like when I buy it at the store and then take it home and cook it, like maybe I'd like it with a little more oil on. So I don't know if I'm going to try making the chicken breasts initially with just how I used to, which is like olive oil on the plate and getting more oil on. You know what this is really good for though is like if I have a chicken breast I've already cooked and it's a leftover and I want to reheat it and I want to put a little olive oil on it before I reheat it, it's perfect because you can spray it and you get the nice little spray on the whole thing and you don't have to put that much on. So I do have a basting brush too. Sarah says do one chicken breast each way. So I guess the point, it was weird. I read this article and it said like, oh, the article implied that for some tasks, you wouldn't want to use a sprayer because you want, like people use it for low-fat cooking, and that's not what I was using it for. But so there's, I think it's great to have one, and I'll probably order another one. But I think for my regular chicken breast cooking, maybe I'd like it with more oil on it. I don't know. I have to go back and see. Sarah says you could spray extra on it too. That's true. JB says the olive oil sprayers don't last long. The pump breaks. Yes, no, I did. Rick, I did like it. And so I started reading reviews because I was going to buy another one. And it's because none of them has like super great reviews. Even the ones that look like they have great reviews, if you start reading it, a lot of people are like, these break. I think these things just break easily. I think it's the nature of the product. Manzanita likes the Evo sprayer. The Evo sprayer? Which one is that? Oh, this one here? Manzanita likes this one. She likes that one for whatever that's worth. It's sold third-party seller. Third-party seller, though. That worries me. This is probably the fake Evo sprayer. Phil says glass in kitchen is not good. Why is that? Because it breaks? Let's see. It's an interesting product category because they're clearly popular and I can see why. But it's like, I looked online, I looked at non-Amazon, I did a Google search, and like Williams-Sonoma sells one, but even the reviews on the Williams-Sonoma website were not very good. It's like there's no one out there where like, oh, that's the good one. Like I feel like if I could play twice as much, but there was one that was like much better than the others and more reliable, I'd maybe get that one. I don't even know what to do. Manzanita says the one I have is plastic. You can buy from them directly. They also sell the replacement nozzle. Interesting. Linda, I hope your husband likes his. I have not checked. I think I Googled and maybe Bed Bath & Beyond came up. I'm not sure. But there was nothing I found initially that stood out as like the best one. I spent a bunch of time thinking about this lately, as you can tell. Linda says, I think he will. Like it. Oh, Bed Bath & Beyond sells an Evo one. Here, look, Bed Bath & Beyond Evo sprayer bottle. This is the one Manzanita has. That's interesting. Who knows? Maybe I'll try that one. Bestseller. This is the one Manzanita likes. Edward, I haven't gotten it yet. Linda says he uses a lot of olive oil. J.A. and Petey says, I plan on purchasing an oil sprayer to help control my fat intake and consider my cholesterol levels. Yeah, it's definitely good for having a good control over how much oil you're putting on. Peaceful Plants has this one. Okay. Okay. Mark Potashnik says, plastic parts after being in oil for a time tend to deteriorate. This is a plastic one, but some people like it. Anyways. For those of you who are really concerned with my olive oil sprayer update, Nicola Higgins says Spray Oil is a brand in the UK. Ready filled bottles. No issue with it breaking. I have refilled it. Interesting. Rusty Craig stopped in. Hello. Squirrel is here. Phil Britton is here. Hey, food update. So far, I'm doing okay. I'm not crashing right now. As I said, I think right after the stream, I'm going to make maybe some eggs or a chicken breast. Maybe some eggs. I think I'm going to make some scrambled eggs after the stream. Oh, Chris says use the olive oil Pam. What's olive oil Pam? Huh? Olive oil Pam? Look at Chris Lund just slid into the chat. Chris, I don't want to say anything, Chris, but I looked up olive oil Pam. Oh. I thought I looked up olive oil Pam and I got olive oil scam. But actually I looked up olive oil spam. Olive oil Pam cooking spray? What? Olive oil Pam? Pam olive oil? Huh? What? What's Pam olive oil? It's a low-fat alternative to cooking with olive oil. So is it olive oil or not? What is it? Is it not olive oil? I don't understand. I just don't understand. How can it be an alternative to olive oil? Here, ingredients. Olive oil. Okay, it has olive oil, soy lecithin, prevents sticking, and dimethyl silicone for anti-foaming. So it does have olive oil in it. Cheryl says, I saw it in my store for $2.50. Gretchen says, we buy it, it's decent. Oh, Rick says the main ingredient in Pam is lecithin. It must have olive oil in it too. Maybe it's mostly not olive oil. See, one of the ingredients is soy lecithin, prevents sticking. Chris says, I can't elaborate further, but I use it. Thank you, Chris. Miss Ravioli thinks Pam is not the healthiest choice. It claims, on the site, it claims cooking with olive oil has never been so easy. Well, Budget Girl says, I used that before the Evo sprayer. I don't know what this is all about. I just don't know what it's all about. Confusing. Trying to find like an article about it. Can't find anything at the moment. Terry says, been using Pam for years. Miss Ravioli says the ratios of the ingredients are in order on the label. Well, anyways, I might just get a sprayer because I've used a sprayer before and it's fine. JB thinks the Evo sprayer would be healthier than Pam. Maybe I'll order an Evo sprayer. I don't know. I haven't decided. So many olive oil choices. Good to see Chris in our chat. I am, you know what I've done? I took a couple days off running to kind of let my knee heal up, and I've actually used, the gym in this building has an elliptical machine. I haven't used the elliptical machines in years. Elliptical machine's a pretty good workout. I enjoy the elliptical machine as a change. Oh, thanks, Marsha. I'm glad you like the haircut. Problem with it's kind of hard to get an elliptical machine. If you want to like buy one for your house, it's big because it has these big, your feet attached to these long bars. There's no small. I don't believe there's a small elliptical machine. But it's a nice. You get to use your arms, and you don't have the pounding of the running, it's just a nice change. Good workout though. Good cardio on the elliptical machine. Peaceful Plants is very bulky. Snoopy Gal says we bought a hydro. Is it a rowing machine? Problem with rowing machine is I need to be able to watch things while I work out. I don't think that probably really good workout. Probably really good workout, but I wouldn't be able to watch. Maybe I could. It has a screen. I'd want to just put my tablet on it. Hydro. I would think it's. Maybe I'm wrong. Is hydro like Peloton of rowing machine? I've never used a rowing machine before. That's hydro. You could put a TV in front of it, though. I could put a TV in front of it if I had enough space. Never really used the rowing machine. No, the bikes, I don't really like doing exercise bikes. Grandma says perfect temperature for a walk. I know, but I like to get a little more intense workout going than the walk. I do like walking, though. Parkour? Well, isn't that when you like jump around to different places and stuff? Parkour? I can't really watch videos, and I want to be able to watch things, like watch a movie or something. Sure, it's a good workout. Parkour is a training discipline where practitioners move from one place to another in a complex environment without assisting equipment in the fastest and most efficient way possible. It's from Wikipedia. Edward says parkour is jumping off roofs, walls, etc. AM Coffee says I sent SMA all and consuma. AM Coffee says I sent SMA all and consumo. I think there was a typo there. Idiotic Idiots is here. The rowing machine is interesting. I mean, I think it would be hard for me to watch a movie while on the rowing machine, though, because your head's moving back and forth. You're going to watch a movie while you're doing this? That would be hard to do. Oh, small and consumable. Oh, there was a typo in there. AM Coffee meant small and consumable. AM Coffee, did you send me something? Is that what you're saying? I asked a little while ago if anybody here had sent me something because there's a couple things here and nobody said they had. Oh, AM Coffee, your thing is probably here. AM Coffee, I could open your thing. Do you have the tracking number for it so I could tell which package it is, AM Coffee? Could you post the last few digits of the tracking number in the chat? Then we can open your package. It might be here. I don't know if I've got it yet. I'd love to open it. See what AM Coffee says. Edward went for a bike ride in December. Still waiting for AM Coffee. Still waiting. Hey, thanks to our mods. Linda Belk, Sarah, Melissa McQueen, AJ. Zipper says, invent a monitor that moves with the rowing machine. AM Coffee? Anyone? AM Coffee, hello? Are you there still? AM Coffee? AM Coffee? They disappeared. Tink says they're a guy who ate an airplane. They're a guy who ate an airplane. AM Coffee just left. We never heard from AM Coffee again. Just ran away. Ran away from the computer. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to open AM Coffee's package. Zipper says maybe AM Coffee went to Starbucks. I got to try to go to bed not too late today because I have a feeling we may do more coverage of Omicron tomorrow, but I don't want to sleep too late. Idiotic Idiot says, I'm just bored, so I decided to watch a live. Well, you might still be bored right now, but thanks for tuning in. AM Coffee's just gone. Never came back. Right. Jan says maybe AM Coffee is looking for the tracking number. We'll give AM Coffee another minute. Yes, you are now watching a stream where we're waiting for someone to give me a tracking number. That's what something I am watching the screen, waiting for someone to give me a tracking number. Sammy, I never really watched that. Anointed Prayer says, AM Coffee, come back. Oh, there's AM Coffee. Okay, AM Coffee said hello to Jan Porter. AM Coffee, do you have the tracking number for your package? Weewick, I don't need a UPC code. I need a tracking number. Also, you said yours isn't here yet anyway. Is he or she behind? AM Coffee, you had said you sent something before, and I had asked... I have to just write this. Chris is wondering if AM Coffee is behind, so I just typed it in the chat. Caesar Day says, we're watching the stream of a guy waiting for someone to show up in his stream. Well, the person is here. They just... That's it. Idiotic Idiots has had enough. No more for Idiotic Idiots. Thanks for stopping by. I was going to see if AM Coffee wanted me to open their package. And all I asked was, do they have the tracking number? And then I never heard back. Low Roller Scratcher says, unless it's fake AM coffee. Peaceful Plan says, idiotic idiots can't hang. Danielle DeMello. Hey, Danielle says, tuning in for the first time since giving birth to our first. Baby boy Parker is your newest fan. Congratulations to Danielle DeMello. And on her first baby. Parker DeMello. Danielle, when people hear your name, are they like, oh my gosh, D'Amelio? Like Dixie D'Amelio? And then they're like, oh, DeMello. No, I don't really think that happens. You never know, though. It might happen with your son. But congratulations, Danielle. Very nice. Oh, Danielle says it does. See, I was right. I was right. All right, well, I don't know what happened to AM Coffee. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if AM Coffee sent a package last week here. I just don't know. That's very exciting. This stream has been all over the place. It's been all over the place tonight. No, litter picker. All I asked for is the last 4 digits of the code, so I can look at the envelope. Mom's Gallery says, "Hey, how are you?" That's what Mom's Gallery says. Hey, how are you? We've had some random people stopping here tonight. Then they go off to wherever they go to. Chris says, doesn't take much, but I'm confused too. Oh, AM Coffee says, I'm looking for tracking number. It's okay. Is the package definitely here, AM Coffee? Hey, Sharon Heberling came by. Maybe I'd like to open it if you're here, but I don't know which one it is. There's like 3 packages here. I can wait till next time. Danielle says she'll send me a baby pic. I can show Parker's picture. Lady Edith is in the Lurkers Lounge. No, Edward, I'm gonna start timing you out. Enough, Edward. Edward's always like, open the packages, open the packages. Country girl was baking Christmas cookies all day. Mom's Gallery says, I am from India, and now I'm in the United Arab Emirates. Well, that's exciting. That sounds fun. We seem to be having some communication issues with AM Coffee. Oh, AM Coffee said they were looking for the tracking number. Well, it's getting late anyway. It's getting late, guys. It's almost midnight. Again, I have like this feeling. I feel like maybe I'll end up doing virus coverage tomorrow. It depends on what's happening with it. So I don't want to stay up too late. So it might be a better idea to wrap up this stream like now, because I don't want to stay up too late. Because then it's hard to go on earlier. What do you think about that idea? I think that might be the right idea. As we approach the midnight hour. I feel like there weren't many big moments on this stream. Sorry, we were just kind of hanging out. We kind of hung out the whole time, which is fine. Was there anything that memorable on the stream? I don't know. If Sonic was writing a summary, I don't even know what he'd say. Now the chat is just... Now I don't even see anything in the chat. I don't even see messages. No one's even talking anymore. Oh, I missed some of the messages. Here they are. Thank you, Nicole, for your kind words about my hair. Jake says every stream is memorable. You know what? Normally it doesn't make a difference. I had it on top chat instead of live chat, but normally it doesn't make a difference. But I switched to live chat. I feel like some of the messages weren't appearing. Let's see here. Snoopy Gal wants me to cover the virus tomorrow. I'll have to see what the news updates are. John Gidry, yes, we did talk about olive oil sprayers. If you like that, then you like this stream. All right, I think it's getting to be that time. I think it is, guys. So, Mr. Ravioli says live chat always makes a difference for me. I have to remember to put it on that. Yeah, I don't think the president can really do much either way at this point. So I don't anticipate really big news out of that, Chris, on Tuesday. But who knows? Hey, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. It's been good seeing you all and having this discussion. Look, we've had some other people. TT Happy Rock was here. I didn't even see TT Happy Rock before. Danielle says her aunt and uncle have an olive orchard. Very nice. Oh, hold on. AM Coffee. AM Coffee just gave me the tracking number. Well, now that everybody's left the show, I'm gonna go see if I can find the package. Let me see if I can find the package. AM Coffee just posted the tracking number. All right, let's see. Let's see. This is it. I got it. I got it. I got AM Coffee's package. So those of you who didn't leave the stream will be able to watch me open AM Coffee's package. Okay? Fine. We're going to open it. This is it. AM Coffee, do you want to... Everybody's so excited about the package. AM Coffee, did you... Manny, there is merch. Manny Quintero, there is merch for Agenda Free TV. One of the mods will post the link. AM Coffee, do you want to say anything about what's in here? It's not that small. It's down here. It's down here. It's something. Ooh. Maybe it's dog food. It sounds like dog food. I think AM Coffee sent me dog food. Or dog treats. Edward says, now that's what I call a packet. Country girl thinks it could be some kind of nuts. AM Coffee has nothing to add about it, I guess. The problem is if it's coffee beans, I don't drink coffee. So, is there a note? Josh Tompkins, Canada Lookner Lunch. All right, is it a jar of something? It's a jar of something. Is it coffee? Let me see if there's a note here. I'm looking for a note. Alibaba thinks it's a freeze-dried food assortment. What is this? Let's see. There's a note. Merry Christmas, Steve. Keep up the great work. From AM Coffee. Oh, that's nice. It's a jar of something. It's a tub of something. Stewie says this is like a movie where the credits roll and there's a little snippet played after. Danielle, I'll show your pics right after this. I'll show your pics right after. Thanks for tagging me. Vitamins? I don't think it's vitamins. Gringo thinks it's beans. Okay. Let's see what it is. It has a brown top. It has a brown top. I can tell you it has a brown top. Or a golden top. It has a golden top. Darren thinks it is nuts. Snoopy Gal says the suspense is killing me. It looks like it's some sort of nuts, I think. I think it's some sort of nuts. Kind of looks like some sort of cashews. Some sort of cashews? Fancy cashews. Oh, I love cashews. This is actually a nice variety because I have a bunch of unsalted cashews. I currently don't have any salted cashews here. Let me see if it will focus on it. There it is. Planters Fancy Whole Cashews with Sea Salt. I'm going to have some of these right now. They look really good. Those look really good. Look at these. Wow, thanks AM Coffee. I'm going to have some right now. Those look very good. Let me pop a couple right now. This is small. This is small and consumable. Well, it's not that small, but it's certainly consumable. What a lovely present from AM Coffee. Very nice snack. Boy, the top is on very well. The top is on very well here. I'm trying to get the top off. I got it off. Ooh, these look really good. Hang on. Those are great. They're really good. Tasty. I need a few more of these. These are delightful. I could eat a lot of these. They have sea salt. I have a few more. Hold on. Trying to focus here. I'll show you the link. I will show you a link. If it'll focus. Focus. Fancy Whole Planters Cashews with sea salt. Oh, I gotta say thank you to somebody else. Hold on, a few more cashews. AM Coffee, this is delightful. What a lovely snack. Thank you, AM Coffee. It's very nice of you. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Couple more. A few more. Then I'll put the lid on. Mmm. Very good. AM Coffee, thank you. I'm going to show the Amazon link in a moment. Thank you also to TWF Me LNE. TWF Me LNE for the donation, who says the donation is small and consumable. Thanks for the streams and for featuring Roy the Pigeon. And thank you for the AFTV news coverage. Happy winter celebratory season. Oh, that's so nice of you, TWF Me LNE. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're liking the news coverage. It was great seeing your pigeon. People really enjoyed it. Thank you. Wow, how nice of you guys. I'm going to show you the cashews, planters. This was a delightful gift here. Here, I found it. I found it right here. I believe it's this one here. I think it's the 26 ounces. Yes, 26 ounces. This is the one that has a lot of good reviews. This is the one that AM Coffee sent right here. Right here. I'll put the link in the chat. As an Amazon associate from qualifying purchases. That's the one that AM Coffee sent. The planters fancy whole cashews with sea salt, resealable jar. Never run out, it says. Never run out. Fresh lock seal. Always there in crunch time. They're very good. Now, I don't know why. This person said severe allergic reaction. Oh, some people are mad because it's not whole cashews. This person says whole cashews in pieces. Well, all I can tell you is my jar looks good. The one I got tastes very good. And it was definitely unopened, and the cashews they appear to be whole cashews to me. Look at that. That's not cashew pieces. Whew. That's the link. Oh, thank you, Ernie. Thanks, Ernie, for the hippo is named Hey Popo, that character. Or Hi Popo. Hi Popo doing doing bicycle wheel with his legs. Ernie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ernie, thank you. Yes, as Chris says, these even withstood the extreme shaking when I was shaking the package. I shook some apart, as the prosy says. So I really appreciate. This was very nice for AM Coffee. Thank you, AM Coffee. Happy holidays to you as well. And thank you, Ernie and TWF Me LNE for the donations. It's very kind of you both. Thank you. And I want to show the pictures. That was good. I'm glad we got the tracking number so we could open that. Delightful. Just delightful. That was a good end of the stream snack. I want to show the pictures that Danielle sent of her newborn. If I can find them. Alibaba says some settling of the product may occur during live streaming. Oh, here's Danielle's baby. Guys, this is Danielle's baby. This is Parker. So cute. So little. So cute and little. There he is. Baby Parker. Congratulations, Danielle. Look at this. It's a new baby. Their first one. First one. Yay! Very nice. Then there's one more to show you. One more set of photos. Here's the other two. Danielle posted these. Look at how little he is. That's from 2 days ago. So Parker is 5 days old. He's 5 days old. Very nice. Chris says if only they would stay that small and not talk, huh, Chris? There we go. Like a little kitten. Danielle says he's 5 pounds 10 ounces, 18 inches long. Awesome. Hey Danielle, congratulations. It's very exciting. Now we know when we do late night streams, Danielle will be available because the baby will be keeping Danielle up. So she'll be awake for our late night streams. Danielle says the due date was Christmas Day. Very nice. Congratulations. That's good news. Good news. That was exciting. Is there a gender-free baby merch? I think on TeePublic, so I didn't manufacture this, but on TeePublic, I believe they offer a onesie on TeePublic. Again, I put a design up on TeePublic so they would have shirts. But what they do is they'll take your design and they just automatically make other products out of it. So like a gender-free, I put T-shirts on there, but then they make these other products. I think they actually have a onesie. Onesie. They have a baby onesie on TeePublic. There you go. I think Weston has a onesie. Our viewer Weston had a onesie for his baby. No diapers, David will leave it. Hey, Questella came by. All right. Well, that was wonderful. Very nice. Gringo thought it was an adult onesie. No, there are no adult onesies. It comes in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months, it says. That's it. No adult. Jay and Petey says I should buy one for Petey. I'm guessing Petey might not agree with you. All right. Hey, again, thanks. So AM Coffee, this was so nice. Really appreciate the cashews. Awesome. Okay, guys. I don't know how we're going to top the cashews and the baby pictures. That was a nice way to end the stream. For those of you who stuck it out. AM Coffee, you just posted it again. Why did you just post the tracking number again, AM Coffee? It's the same tracking number, I think. Yeah, it is. Right? Or is it? Yes. Our viewer watching from India was Priyanshi Vardhan was watching from India. Thanks for watching there. No ending, says Key says. What do you mean no ending? Key says is here. Jimmy says cashews are the bomb. Rosemary Randolph says great ending to stream. So this was nice. That was really fun. Yeah. Sarah says AM Coffee, make sure you're watching live. He already opened your package. I don't know if AM Coffee's behind. I bet AM Coffee, maybe AM Coffee wasn't able to respond. I don't know. It's possible. AM Coffee posts their tracking number. I open the package and then they post the tracking number again. They must be behind by like 15, 20 minutes. Oh, AM Coffee is here. Okay, AM Coffee is here. Okay, so AM Coffee did see it live. Good. Let's see here. Hey, thank you, Jake from State Farm. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jake. Good seeing you tonight. Thank you for watching and for your donation. Hey, thanks all of you guys for tuning in. This was fun. End of the weekend live stream. So I'm gonna make myself, I think, some eggs. I have to make my. Look. I'm actually. It's great. I haven't had my meat product today, but I'm feeling all right. I'm not crashing, but I gotta have something. I gotta make myself something as soon as I get off the air. I might make eggs. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I might try doing eggs because I'm sick of chicken breast. But thank you. Hey, thanks to our moderators, Linda Belk, AJ, Melissa McQueen, and Sarah. He says roast boo. I'm sorry. And Priyanshi in India says goodbye. And yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to all the lurkers in the Lurkers Lounge. Thanks again so much for the awesome cashews, AM Coffee. Very cool. Danielle, great baby pics. Thanks to everybody who donated too. So nice of you. Arizona Jumper, Sonic, MSU Kiwi, Kenneth Colton, TWF, me, LNE, Ernie, and Jake from State Farm. Thank you, guys. Very nice of you. And I'm going to try to get my butt up not too late because we may have some news to cover tomorrow, so we will see. Let me thank our viewers. Gigi, Dolores Colbert, Kariba Guyan, Edward Kim, Country Girl, Ziggy, AM Coffee, Miss Ravioli, Barb Filer, J. and Petey says, I eat eggs a lot. Key says, Budget Girl, Snoopy Gal. Apocalypse No, Angie Gelhaug. Ziggy, Marzell, Miss Ravioli, Priyanshi. Did I say Dolores Colbert? Tony Del Monte, good luck with your songs, Tony. Jay Fiorello, Patty, Barb Filer. Zipper, Anointed Prayers, Apocalypse No, Jan Porter. MSU Kiwi, Breaker, Chris Lund. Peaceful Plants. I might have to watch Threads at some point. Thanks for the movie recommendations. David Oliva. Zipper. Winter Night. Brendan Bruman. John Gidry, thanks for watching. Hey, you know who's watching? Is Posting Crap Until 1K subs. That's who's watching. Posting Crap Until 1K subs. And then you stop posting crap? That's it? Robin Banks, thanks for watching. Gringo was watching from Mexico. Thank you, Gringo, for watching. Posting crap says after 1K subs, they then post crap until 10K. I see. Rick Hoppy, thanks for watching, Rick. Thanks for letting me know about Rick Beato, too. Marzel, thank you for watching. Darren Markley, thank you for watching. Josh Tompkins was watching, thank you. Edward, enjoy Spider-Man. Let us know how you like it. Pretty quiet out tonight. You just heard it was a little horn a little while ago, but for the most part, pretty quiet out tonight. Fine with me. Sunday night, end of the weekend quiet. This flew by. I think this flew by. Tink was watching. Thank you, Tink, for watching. Questella says, I don't have anything to say, so here's a cat. Auric 3D, thank you for watching. Thank you, AM Coffee. I appreciate it again. I will enjoy. I will definitely enjoy. I have been enjoying already. Ernie, thank you for watching. All right, guys. We are wrapping up this live stream. I got to make myself, I think, some eggs. Sorry, Kay says I'm making some eggs. So, that is it for now. Peaceful Plans. People have sometimes sent in pet pics before. People were sending in cats a few times ago. Maybe next time if you want to send in a pic, send it in. Oh, Lady Lace. Hey, thanks, Lady Lace. That's so nice of you. Lady Lace sent in a Mr. Perfect sticker. Flying Mr. Perfect. Thank you, Lady Lace. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Coffee Buzz made cookies. Thanks for watching, Coffee Buzz. Mr. Perfect. Sounds good, Peaceful Plants. Darren wants me to post a picture of the eggs. Maybe I will. Sometimes I post stuff on on Lookner channel on Twitter. Who knows? Maybe I'll post a picture of the scrambled eggs on Lookner channel on Twitter. So I might do that. I might just post the picture of the eggs shortly on Lookner channel. So if you want to see it, go to at Lookner channel on Twitter. No, it's not a potato, it's a pear. It's Mr. Perfect. What time is it? Where I am, it is 12:25 a.m. Priyanshi. I am in Orlando, Florida. Key says is making vegan caramel today, but at dinner, not now. Tink gave me some eggs. Thank you, Tink. All right, guys. Thank you again. Thank you again so much to our moderators, to our chatters, to our viewers, to our lurkers, to our donors. Thank you. Fun time. And we will do this again soon. More streams coming up. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, unless you're somebody like MSU Kiwi and the weekend's already over. But enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great one. And we will see you very, very soon.